Hey everyone, hope you're having a great week, and thanks for tuning in to another Bona Training Camp video. You know, when we look over what the Bona Power Drive has done to the industry since being introduced in 2014, it's truly been a game changer. So it helps you do a better job, a faster job, it's easier on your body. I know it's helped some guys stay in the game, which is nice. It's also super easy to teach people on, and it just gives you a consistently great floor for you and your customers. But let's take a look from a high level at all the different things you can do with the Bona Power Drive, because we want to make sure you're incorporating all these or as much of them into your system as you can. And some of the options we've got with both of these, a lot of times we'll employ the steel plates. So the steel plates are going to keep the floor super flat, whereas you know the sanding pads on both the Multidisc and the Power Drive are a little bit soft, a little bit flexible. So you may get some very, very minor dish out or difference in elevations of the floor if you're just using this all the way through and not employing any of the Bona steel plates. Because this will give you just a little bit of dish, maybe depending on how fast you go over the floor, what kind of species you're working on, etc. And the other thing we'll do with the steel plates is we'll always team them up, or usually team them up, with a 1/4 inch intermediate pad. And what this helps us do is it keeps the floor flat because I've got the steel plate on and my abrasive directly on that. Then I've got the 1/4 inch intermediate pad, and that gives me a little bit of cushioning. So again, if I hit a slight high spot, because this is softened a little bit and not super stiff, it's not gonna make that machine jump up there and make my machine hop around a little bit. So I still enjoy all the benefits of the steel plate with no dish out, and it's also just focusing the abrasion on the hard grain, which is where my scratches are gonna show up anyway, and yet it won't cause any sudden scratch over here because it's trying to hop up onto a high spot because I'm using it in conjunction with that 1/4 inch intermediate pad. The other place where we'll use the 1/4 inch intermediate pad is whenever we're using Bona diamonds. And that may be we're doing a recoat or we're doing between coat abrasion. We're not using the steel plates anymore. We just want to use diamonds. We want to soften that scratch as much as possible. But what this team does is actually save on the life of the diamonds because they last so long, anywhere to 5,000 to 7,000 square feet. Again, it's diamond and wood finishes are just not going to wear it out. But what will wear it out is if you constantly take it on, off, a Velcro type system, you'll eventually tear this backing off. So we just leave these teamed up like this, whether we're using it on the Multidisc, or some guys even like to use diamonds and the 1/4 inch pad on their Power Drive plate, just to save on the life of that diamond. And if we talk about the intermediate pads a little more, right, 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And the 1/4 inch is typically what we'll go to 90% of the time, but understand that you've got that 1/2 inch option just in case you want to, or you're facing a floor that is hand scraped, or maybe you've got some other type of slight undulations in it, and the 1/4 inch may just not give you enough conformity to the floor. Know that you can always jump up to the 1/2 inch, and again, use it with your diamond pads, use it in conjunction with your steel plate, and you'll be ready to go for any of those other types of floors. When I look across this assortment of everything I can use and do with the Bona Power Drive, I've just got to say, if you don't have one, you got to get one. You're working too hard if you don't have a power drive, not only on your body. Again, when we say it can reduce your edging 50 to 80%, that should be enough in itself. But when you really understand everything you can use on it and everything you can do with it, it just helps your craftsmanship out that much more, helps you be more creative, and helps you create really beautiful, maybe one-of-a-kind floors for you and your customers.